Panchayati Raj Department here, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I have been going through my file. My file is not properly arranged as per the court's file, Your Lordship. Therefore, I seek 1 week adjournment for proper assistance of this court after arranging my file, Your Lordship.
What is the matter?
It relates to appointment of the parties to the post of Panchayat Sevak, Your Lordship.
This is the 527 Dalpati post created.
I have communicated to the appellant that I would be seeking short adjournment, Your Lordship.
So who is the principal secretary? Yourself.
Yes, my lord, I am the SS.
You have gone through our orders, records. Where is the apparent counsel?
Your Lordship, I had informed earlier that I would be seeking short adjournments. I think he should have been here.
Without the knowledge of the court.
No, sir. No, Your Lordship. Which I had stated that I would be seeking subject to the assent of the court. Your Lordship.
Created and it is required to be distributed in compliance with Article 16.
There.
Have you made appointments pursuant to the LPA order, LPA number 79 of 2006?
Yes, my lord. 300, I'm not sure about one district where, let me say, 362 appointments have been made. So out of 531 posts which were there, sanctioned by the Honorable, sanctioned by the state government in pursuance of the order of the Honorable Court. So 362 appointments have been made. There is some confusion regarding one district where the number of posts which were available was 4. However, there is some we are unable to just make it out. That's Bhagalpur district. So max it can go to 366.
Have you made any combined seniority list of Dalpati?
No, because it is not required. Dalpati is, my lord, a district cadre, and district cadre, the seniority list will be made only as per the district.
The next state cadre?
There is no state next.
No, all right. Dalpati next, so promotion.
There is no promotion of Dalpati.
No, from
It's,
Dalpati.
it's a volunteer cadre. It's a volunteer force. Dalpati is.
It is a public post? It is a public post.
No.
No?
No, it's
Immediately writing. That is not a public post.
Let me say the Dalpati is recognized by post in the sense if you mean to say that Dalpati is paid anything from the state, no salary is paid to the Dalpati in any state. Dalpati is all the persons in the village as per the 19.
They are not paid.
They are not paid. Dalpatis can
They are not paid.
No, they're not paid any
How
salary.
will put it in affidavit?
I will put it in affidavit, my lord.
But after the appointment,
Let me clarify. Let me just clarify. The Dalpatis are there in the. They can be given certain works, and in lieu of that, they can be given. So, for example, suppose they are involved in elections and they're used in elections, so they will be given some contractual work, and for that they pay, but not as salary.
Put it in writing that they are not being paid anything from the consolidated fund of the state.
Yes, my lord.
and what about panchayat secretaries?
Panchayat secretaries are government posts. Panchayat secretary is a government post. And it's at the level of it's the lowest level functionary of the panchayat.
When you are making appointment from the Dalpatis, you were required to advertise those posts.
My lord, I would just like to make a slight distinction. Before Panchayat Secretary is a word which was used in 2000.
Second. For example, I am not a Dalpati. Now the present petitioners are already holding the post of Dalpati. Correct? They have been given Panchayat Secretary post.
So we were asking whether there was any combined CRT list or not. Suppose 1,000 deputies.
No, all 531 has been distributed. It should be distributed equally with reference.
And 530, 800 something this was created at that time. 531 came into the share of the state of Bihar. So it was a portion of the number of panchayats which existed in the state of Bihar.
31 posts are compulsory. Yes, sir. It is required to be filled up among the Dalpatis only. Among the Dalpatis only. Now, how Panchayat Secretary to be restricted to a particular district? Combined unit list. And the operator.
Seeing that
To district. 31 posts were created. How it has to be put in respective district? What is that word?
What were the provisions for filling up the post of panchayat secretary from the Dalpatis?
Let me again give a slight distinction. There is a difference between Panchayat Secretary, which is Panchayat Sachiv in Hindi, and Panchayat, the earlier Panchayat Sevak. So Dalpatis could be appointed from Panchayat Sevaks could be appointed, 50% appointment reservation was there from Dalpatis in Panchayat Sevak, whose educational qualification was 10th.
Where is that rule?
I'll give you This is a rule of 1989. Hello, there is a rule. Let me call it. So they could be there. Whereas in panchayat secretary, the appointment is made at the level his educational qualification.
Panchayat secretary and panchayat sevak are two different posts.
They are two different posts created by two different acts.
Show us both.
Yes. The rules of
And the 530,
this is
what post? Panchayat Sevak or Panchayat Secretary?
no. This was an exception. This is for panchayat secretary, secretary. But this was an exception because there are so many. This case was argued by the then Advocate General, who's again the present Advocate General. So I had requested him to give that. This is the 1989 ruling, in which in column number 6 you can see this. Let me first read it out, Milord, and then for your easy things. पंचायत सेवकों की नियुक्ति जिला में कुल रिक्त पदों के 50% पदों को दलपति से एवं 50% पदों को सीधी नियुक्ति द्वारा भरा जाएगा। कुल रिक्ति के 50% पद दलपति से निम्नांकित शर्तों के अंदर भरा जाएगा। सरकार द्वारा मान्यता प्राप्त किसी विश्वविद्यालय बोर्ड से कम माध्यमिक विद्यालय परीक्षा यानी 10th चाहिए या समकक्ष परीक्षा उत्तीर्ण हो। नंबर 2, दलपति के रूप में 5 वर्षों तक लगातार पंचायत की सेवा कर रहे हो। नंबर 3, दलपति का प्रशिक्षण प्राप्त कर चुके हो। नंबर 4, एज 40 or 30, और 5th, आरक्षण रोस्टर. So these were the 5 conditions in which this was there. This is the rule of 1989.
Is there any word that the panchayat secretary post is restricted to district wise?
Yes, but we have given
Show us from the rules.
the card.
Show us from the rules.
Yes. Just first the 1989 circular. I'll just give you the 2011 circular.
To understand.
11 वाला निकालो, हो जाएगा, 1 मिनट लगेगा।
Now this is panchayat secretary. Then there is the modification amendment of this.
Let me remember. This is the 2011 rules, which was made subsequent to the order of the Honorable High Court in LPA, which you are already referring to. So that there are certain gaps in the, as pointed out by the then Advocate General, and also there recorded in the order, which were to be fulfilled. So these gaps were taken up. So the first thing is,
So in the year 2011,
this is 2000.
the rules it has been indicated that the post of panchayat secretary is district wise. Show us the rule.
ग्राम पंचायत सचिव के पद पर नियुक्ति हेतु जिला पदाधिकारी सक्षम प्राधिकार होंगे। इनका संवर्ग जिला स्तरीय होगा। दिस इज रूल 3 और आई एम सॉरी, इट इज ऑलरेडी हाईलाइटेड। वहां पे दिखा दो ना, वहां कलम से ऐसे मारा हुआ, टिक मारा हुआ। ये वाला दे देना, उसमें थोड़ा मार्क किया हुआ हमको आसान हो जाएगा। उसमें मेरा मार्क किया हुआ आसान हो जाएगा। Thank you very much.
Panchayat Sevaks were redesignated as Panchayat Sachiv.
The ones which are as per the rules, the ones which were already serving one-time dispensation was given, and they were given the nomenclature of Panchayat Sachiv. However,
Till date shall be appointed as Panchayat Secretary.
it was not a technical change. It was just to just adjust this. It is already there. In fact, for
This 531 posts were created by virtue of judicial order?
no, despite there were a number of judicial orders, and in order to adjust, because yeah, you can say yes. I would say yes. I agree.
Where is that 531 post creation order?
It was there were 843 posts were created.
Correct. Ultimately, it was. Where is that first order? 846.
843. This is 2898, in which 531 posts were allocated to Bihar.
In this order itself, it was mentioned that संलग्न विवरण का कॉलम 8 उन पंचायत सेवकों को स्थानांतरण द्वारा अन्य जिलों में जहां रिक्ति होगी समायोजित किया जाएगा. पैराग्राफ 2, last 3 lines.
You have only one copy.
I just brought one copy. Extra copy here.
When
This is for existing panchayat, sir, not for the Dalpatis. At that point of time, in 1998, there was a reorganization of panchayats.
This is reduced to 531.
Yes, I think applicable for this also.
Correct. The initial this order is for the first time. Where is the Dalpati word in the filling up?
where is the separate directions for filling of the posts of panchayat sevaks in terms of this notification?
I didn't get it.
Here it has been mentioned that नियुक्ति प्रक्रिया संबंधी निर्देश अलग से निर्गत किया जाएगा. Where is that निर्देश?
मेरे पास नहीं है वो सर है क्या अलग से जो निर्देश निर्गत हुआ है. However, in the order of the I'd just like to submit that this whole thing was taken.
For the first time, where do you get the word used Dalpati? Dalpatis will be posted or appointed to the panchayat secretary. Where do we get that first word?
That is in 1989. On the basis of that, this whole thing has arisen because of the 1989 rules which I gave it to you, Milord. So that is Dalpati is an old institution.
No, sir. For the first time, you have created the avenue of appointment of Dalpatis to the post of panchayat secretary. By which order?
the 1989 rules.
9 rules.
Which I give it to you.
What is the method of recruitment?
Rule 6.
50 and 30.
थोड़ा सा पानी दे दो। है तो। और बात।
531 vacation after coming of this application in terms of restrictions which were issued, which you is not having that copy.
Like this for various district color.
According to how what was the process?
Now, how the 531 postal district see item number 2 so and so district 8 rest of them they don't have
Why it was
panchayats were not there.
Panchayat school means that total number of census was this much.
Suppose I'm giving an hypothetical question. Here 8 in this particular. Even though you are junior to me, I am senior.
After he permission.
I am ready to work.
ड्राफ्ट का पार्ट है
I will ask him to bring the other documents.
You have to produce these directions about appointment process, which were issued pursuant.
I have permission, my
Yes, Mr. Advocate General, this file is troubling us a lot. Matter is being adjourned from time to time and time to time. Question is very simple. According to us, 531 vacancies have been created as Panchayat Secretary in the state of Bihar. How it has to be filled up? And it is required to be filled up through Dalpatis.
Yes, my lord.
Now, you have allotted Panchayat Secretary to assuming that 10 districts, other districts are not required because there is no requirement. Whereas Dalpatis are working in each and every district. suppose brother is already working in one X district where out of 531, 8 vacancies have been allotted, and where I am working, there is no requirement, though I am senior. But he will get the post of Panchayat Secretary because there are, in his district or Panchayat, this thing, he has a avenue. But I have been denied even though I am senior. Will it not violate you of Article 14 and 16 of the Constitution or not?
My lords, in this case, it will not, for the reason. It has a genesis. 531 posts are identified posts. Originally, it was 843. After reorganization of the state of Bihar, it came down to 531. 531 because, my lord, panchayats were reorganized. The number of panchayats got reduced or increased depending on that. In the meanwhile, large number of Dalpatis came before this honorable court. Even though the procedure for appointment to the post of Gram Panchayat Sevak or Panchayat Secretary got changed, since, my lord, there were various judicial orders, and those judicial orders taken together constitute 531 posts out of 843, which the earlier division bench, my lord, having considered and has decided on concession being given by the state government that those 531 identified vacancies alone will be filled up. I am sure, my lord, that my lords have been taken through.
No, 531 vacancy in addition to the existing vacancy.
No, my lords, 531. Kindly see this judgment.
Then where is
The judgment of division bench, my lords, may kindly see. The division bench notices that the law has undergone change. Dalpatis cannot be appointed as Panchayat Sevak. And therefore, the judgment, division bench judgment says, we are therefore clearly of the view that in view of legal position, my lords will kindly see.
Sir, before creation of 531 vacancies, how many vacancies were available Panchayat Secretary?
Total, my lord, joint Bihar 843.
843 were newly created vacancies.
No, my lords, because of
No, 531 newly created.
my lords, because of reorganization of Panchayat.
Whatever it may be, it is newly created.
Newly created in the sense, my lords, that since they,
Sir, in addition to existing vacancies of Panchayat Secretary, 531 vacancies were created in order to facilitate Dalpatis.
my lords, there is slight, my lord, variance. The appointment from the post of Dalpati to the post of Ram Sevak or Panchayat Secretary, my lord, underwent a change, and Dalpatis were not automatically to be given the assignment of Panchayat Sevak or Panchayat Secretary. In this writ petition before division bench, they claimed as a matter of right that promotion. Then this honorable court said that
No, in the light of 89 rules, in the 89 rules, Panchayat Secretaries were required to be filled up by direct recruitment and Dalpatis.
my lord, kindly permit me, I will place only 2-3 paragraphs of this judgment of division.
Not judgment, rules. You have to point out from rules.
I will come to rules, my lord. This court has, the division bench has discussed. We are therefore clearly of the view that in view of legal position obtaining as on date, Dalpati cannot as a matter of right be considered for appointment as Panchayat Secretary. In that view of the matter, we also reject contention advanced on behalf of writ petitioners that it will be open to the state government to fill up the posts of Panchayat Secretaries from open market only if not available from amongst Dalpatis. Then their lordships in paragraph 16.
So preference should be given to Dalpatis?
No, my lord, it says that no, there is no avenue.
No, if the Dalpatis are not available, then you have to go for open competition.
No, it says otherwise. What I have read just now, judgment says, contention advanced on behalf of writ petitioner that it will be open to state government to fill up posts of Panchayat Secretaries from open market only if not available from amongst Dalpatis. This was rejected. And then their lordship said that in paragraph 16, let it be made clear that such an action may not necessarily have our stamp of approval, but we permit the state government to so appoint, promote them because various orders of this court have attained finality. We wish to further clarify that only those Dalpatis not exceeding 531 persons would be appointed, promoted to the post of Panchayat Sevak Secretary in different panchayats of the state whose names have been approved by Staff Selection Commission. So this was the direction. In the district of West Champaran, my lord, there were 8 surplus Dalpatis.
No, in otherwise, 531 vacancies were required to be filled up only by the Dalpatis.
But my lord, district-wise, since it...
No, whatever it may be, it has to be filled up by Dalpatis only. Where is the combined senior list prepared by Dalpatis?
My lord, there is...
In order to fill up these 531
My lords, with great respect, there cannot be a combined statewide seniority list.
Not combined, you have to operate, no. Rightly or wrongly, there is a direction and you have also accepted 531 vacancies are required to be filled up through Dalpatis and you have to prepare a Dalpatis list.
Application for 531 vacancy was sent to the commission. Commission, my lord, conducted the process of selection. Out of that, only 366 were found, my lord, eligible for consideration and they have already been appointed. Rest of them were not found, my lord, eligible. So for district of West Champaran, for where he claims appointment, there was no vacancy. 8 persons were surplus. There were only 318 panchayats in West Champaran. Whereas,
So why can't you accommodate them in some other district?
my lords, with great respect, my lord,
Sir, it is a public post. Article 14 and 16 is attracted. You have to prepare a combined seniority list from Dalpatis and operate. Otherwise, there will be a discrimination just because he is working in Patna as a Dalpatis. I am working in some Gaya and I have avenue of promotion, but he doesn't have.
my lords, with great respect, my lord, since it confines to the district alone, Dalpati working in a panchayat of a particular district would...
Sir, it is not that you don't have vacancy. You have vacancy. Why don't you fill up? Only 361, according to you, 361 are there.
362 है, 4 का पता नहीं, 4 is slightly.
362 have been appointed, 4...
Remaining posts are there. Why don't you accommodate the petitioners?
My lords, that the entire process has undergone change. Now the qualification is different.
No. We understand. We can't take from 2011 onwards. Their claim is as on the date of bifurcation of the then state of Bihar.
My lords, with great respect, since it confines to the jurisdiction, territorial jurisdiction of the district, they cannot be considered in other districts.
Sorry, sir. We will pass an order. They that Article 14 and 16 is violated.
My lord,
You can't restrict your a particular cadre in a particular district. Even if the persons who are eligible from other district, they are eligible to consider their name.
with respect, my lords, they can be considered only against...
Sir, now you have a vacancy. Why don't you consider how many petitioners are here?
There are
4 petitioners are there. You consider their claim and ask and also take consent or willingness to work in a different district.
I have to check up whether their cases were considered by the commission and recommendation was made, or they were eligible or not eligible.
All right, get instruction by next date.
It will have to be checked. Let me check out that.
Yes, mister. Where were you?
I was arguing in another court, my lord, sir. That's why. Just now I had become free and I have come just. Certain petition.
4 है, बाकी आइए फाइल की है, आइए हमको पता नहीं है, अलाउ हुआ है ये.
How many appellants? 4 or 7?
In this case, 4.
In this case, 4 only.
Connected petitions is there?
Lords,
Some
just in lunch, my lords,
how can intervention
But
they are not the
intervention has not been allowed till date.
interventions can't seek relief.
They cannot seek relief.
Intervention is pending.
no, my lord, by way of IA Milords, different orders which were passed that has been challenged in the writ Milords, and that has been allowed, and thereafter final order has been passed. So there is no.
कितने लोग हैं टोटल? How many?
हम लोग पिटीशन की कॉपी आप ही हम मांग करके ले लिए कि फोटो कराना.
Appearing without file.
No, Milords, learned counsel for the respondent had requested me to give me brief.
How can you presume that this court will adjourn the matter?
No, Milord, I had not, because I was.
Don't speculate.
Seven है मुझे. एक बात, in writ applications, Milord, altogether 7 petitioners, but in appeal, Milords, only 4 have filed there.
So only 4.
Milords.
Split to 4.
Milords. How can I deny this?
The pursuant to our previous order, Mr. So-and-so Principal Secretary,
Additional Chief Secretary.
Additional Chief Secretary is present in the court.